So we pulled up to this cute little town, and I swear to God, I have had a dream about this exact location. I don't know if anybody else has experienced this, but I had this like terrifying dream. I don't know if anybody's ever seen Wayward Pines, but it's basically about like this tiny town that like seems cute, but turns out they're like stuck in, and it's super scary. But I had a dream pretty much equivalent to that, and it was here, but I have never been here. So, spooky feeling. It had like this totem pole and everything. And I was like, oh, this can't be the place, because that was an inn. Guess what? It is an inn. I am terrified.
So this is pretty typical. Guy owns vehicle, guy drives vehicle. There's nothing inherently exciting about that, except for my personal excitement of that just 3 or 4 days ago. This thing was parked and immobilized, but we just fixed it. And now we're out here in the middle of nowhere, which I suppose is not the most practical or necessarily pragmatic way to test out a repair when you're not a mechanic and you're not 100% confident in your repair, but here we are. Out approaching Mount Rainier. It's morning time. We spent the night over in Mineral, Washington last night. Spare of the moment. And we're driving to Mount Rainier because Victoria and I have never gone together. We found this gorgeous little creek area. I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. What do you think?
It's way deeper than the creeks I'm used to. Like, the only creeks I've really swam in are like up in the Idaho mountains, and they're really, really like shallow. That's like so deep.
That is so swimmable if it wasn't like 45 degrees out right now.
It's way too cold for that.
But that's gorgeous. Yeah. Kind of wondering if there's a way to get down there. Hey, we should put on our hiking boots. Not for right now, but you know, for when we stop and pull over somewhere. Oh my God, look at that slug. Thing is pitch black. I wouldn't consider eating many slugs, but that one I would especially not consume.
It's like more against your body if you put it like this versus like hanging off your neck.
Yeah. I know the camera's not showing.
What?
I know the camera's not showing how steep this is.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely not showing how slippery this is. Which is why we gotta get you a sweet, like, rugged mountaineering backpack for it. So we can take our camera gear off and whoop. Sweet locations. You got it. Just jump.
No, dude.
It was at this point in editing that I realized I'd forgotten to take footage of us actually taking pictures of each other, so I will act it out for the sake of your immersion. These are Victoria's reading glasses, so you can tell that I am in fact a lady for the purpose of this scene. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, no, do like that. Oh, like this? Oh, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, good shit. No, you want me to... How's that? Yeah? Okay. Mine too. Yeah, keep going. A little bit farther. We want you above the dangerous stuff. Okay, you're good. So when I acted out the previous scene as a boy and I said that boys don't take pictures, I neglected to remember that I did actually take pictures immediately following that moment. So that you don't forget that I'm a boy in this scene. I'm not wearing the camera strap to show that I am very strong. I had another scene like the last scene where I did with the thing, but I'm editing right now and I'm watching it and I was like, I want to watch that again, so I'm just gonna cut right to the Instagram picture of Victoria, because you get the idea. I think one of us took the picture and then the picture's there, and yeah. How you doing, baby? Worth it?
My butt's freezing. I don't know. It depends on the picture.
Depends on if I did good.
Yeah.
We'll see. Okay, we're headed back on the road now. Do you want to name this little creek? I'm sure it has a name, but do you want to name it for our intents and purposes, Victoria? What do you think? What should this be called?
I have no idea. I like the waterfall. It has to have something to do with the waterfall.
Big Rock Waterfall. There's a big rock right there. Big Rock Waterfall?
Yeah.
That's it. Big Rock Waterfall. So we're in Packwood right now. We pulled over because just coming down the road, we had that little service engine soon light come on. And unfortunately, I don't have my code scanner with me. It's in the Subaru back home. So we can't really tell what that is. Hopefully it's just a sensor. And I think most of the time, if you don't hear any weird noises, if it's driving the same and that light comes on and it's not flashing, it's usually probably like an O2 sensor or something like that, which would kind of make sense considering I just put in new fuel injectors, new spark plugs, new coils. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe one of those parts is, maybe the fuel injectors are running rich, and that could have thrown off an O2 sensor. I think. If anybody ends up watching this, they're probably going to tell me how I'm wrong. And that's great. Please teach me. That'll be cool. But we pulled over so I can just pull open the engine, take a look at what I did. And even though I don't have a professional mechanic's opinion, I'm not going to take it apart here on the side of the road, I can at least look to see if there are any obvious red flags going on without shutting it off in case it doesn't want to turn back on again. Now I know I've said this a ton before, and I don't know if you find my lack of confidence in this area charming or not, but I am no mechanic. But there are some steps we can take to walk through this logically and troubleshoot that way, just off the top of our head. For instance, when we were having the issue of not running on all cylinders, we were having visible white smoke coming through. Unburnt gasoline making it through to the exhaust system and burning up in the catalytic converter before or after or wherever was sending white smoke out. As soon as we got it firing on all cylinders, we had no more white smoke, which is good. Clean, burning gasoline, which is what appears to be going on here. No white smoke. That's ideal. The other issue with us not burning gasoline was that it was shooting out on the side of my exhaust manifold where I have two broken bolts and it was leaking. And we could really smell gasoline shooting out right on there. So, I don't know. I can't reach my head in there, but can you guys see? Can you guys tell me if there's something going on? I don't see any fluid shooting out. So I mean, I don't see anything in there. Do you guys see anything? I didn't pick up on anything. I'm gonna open up the hood, see if I can smell any weird smells, but so far I think we're okay. Just act like it's normal until we can go home and get that thing scanned. I mean, we're definitely in roadworthy condition right now. But let's get that hood popped, see what we can find.
Do you want to see some of the pictures?
Having no certified or professional mechanical insight, I might not be the best judge of weird noises or weird smells coming out of this engine because, quite frankly, it smells and sounds and looks a bit like an engine. But I think, as was the case with the last time we broke down, if something's drastically wrong, it'll pop out to us immediately, you know? Or at least there will be some really dire red flag situation going on. Yeah. Right now what I'm doing is I'm just looking as far as I can down my fuel rails at those injectors that I swapped out. See if I can see anything that looks inherently wrong, you know, things leaking out, squirting out, or just not seated all the way. Anything that looks wet is an issue because there should be no moisture on the outside of that thing, no oil or gasoline shooting out. But I think this thing sounds and looks okay. So we're good. We're going to continue down the road, try to make it up to Sunrise, that point, and it's the highest elevation point on Mount Rainier that you can drive to. Yeah, I think we're fine. It's probably an emission sensor. You know, we're not overheating. I'm not leaking anything real bad. I called a mechanic, Rich, Callie's dad. Thank you, Rich. He said that we're good to continue on the way. He really just gave me that extra boost of confidence that we needed. So yeah, we're gonna keep going. You know, most likely, because when we did break down, we were blowing a ton of unburnt gasoline and unclean stuff through the emissions, through the exhaust system. So it's entirely possible that could have clogged up our catalytic converter, and just now driving normally, after a while, it just decided, ooh, we don't like that. So we're gonna pop on the sensor light and tell you that you're pumping not so great stuff into the ozone layer, which is, I don't like. She doesn't like it, but we're not broken down on the side of the road. We're good to go.
So Scott wanted me to say something about reading this real map I have in front of me. Check it out. It's real. It's huge. I don't understand. This is only half of the map, by the way. There's no way you could hold this in a passenger seat and actually navigate yourself. But after searching, kind of similar to one of those I Spy books, I feel like. This is what it was preparing me for. I finally found the location we were looking for. And then I had to then search for the location we were currently at, which was difficult. And then I found highways that connected both of those things. So, wow, I can't get this to turn back around. Okay. So, we did it.
This video is getting kind of long, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. Thank you for watching. Please, stick around and wait for the next one. That's, I'm going to edit it right now, so that's probably coming out real soon. Thanks, guys.
Probably good.